Welcome to the Battle of Gielinor. The Battle of Gielinor is a PvM Bingo challenge where 16 teams compete for a 16.4 billion GP prize pool. The goal is simple: the first team to complete all 64 bingo tiles wins the challenge and earns first place along with 8 billion GP. Second and third place will also earn some prize money, and there is a bonus prize for the first team to complete each colored section of the bingo card. I'll be showing you my experience throughout the bingo event, but first, let's meet the team. The start of the bingo is only a few days away, so we're gonna do a bit of prep work first. That will include 2 quests. One quest is the brand new quest to unlock the new Rex Matriarch, Osseous, which just released today, and then I also want to complete the quest Kindred Spirits. It's one I should have completed a while ago, but it will unlock Linza for Barrows runs, and this will give me a chance at getting Linza's gear, which should help when I do some Barrows. So completing those 2 quests is the plan tonight. Then I will have a bit more prep work tomorrow to be fully prepared for the start of the bingo event on Friday. And that is Osseous Rex completed, so we can now fight the 4th Rex Matriarch. We actually need the drops from all 4 of them for the bingo, so that might actually take a while to get. And that is the end of Kindred Spirit, so that is now completed, and we can fight Linza during our Barrows runs, which should help improve our chances at a Barrows item. Now that we have those 2 quests done, I have 2 more goals before the bingo starts. One is completing the Reaper Crew achievement. It's something I've been putting off for a while, and essentially if you don't know what it is, it means you've killed every boss in the game. I only have 2 bosses yet to kill, and they aren't even that difficult. All I have left are the Legions and the Magister, so it should be pretty quick and easy, and it will give me a little bit of a passive combat buff throughout the entire game, so that should be kind of helpful. So I'm going to kill one of the Legions, and then we're going to go kill the Magister and get the Reaper Crew achievement, so I'll have a little bit more DPS when doing all these bosses during the bingo. I haven't watched a guide at all, but I'm pretty sure my tier 90 range gear should do the trick with the Bow of the Last Guardian. Yes, I am ready to enter. Let's get this boss fight started. Hopefully there aren't too many mechanics, and it's pretty straightforward. I don't imagine it will be too difficult. My god, oh my god! Okay, that was a mechanic. That was a mechanic. Just gotta kite him, I guess. Jeez, that did a lot of damage. Okay, there we go. First Legion kill is done. 1 of 1, and honestly, 141k, not that bad. So I need to pay for those keys. Let's get out of here, and we'll go kill the Magister. All right, here goes nothing. We're gonna take on the Magister. I guess they have no idea how to even start the fight. I think you just touch this. And this is probably gonna be such an easy boss, honestly. Dodge this. What am I dodging? Oh my god. Okay. Let's get enough. Okay, he's dead. Yep. By Magister, that is the Reaper Crew achieved. And look at that. These stats are +2 prayer bonus, 20 armor, 200 life points bonus, and then the +12 damage bonus for all those different combat styles. Did we get a drop? What did we get for a drop? 8k. Now the final order of business before the bingo is to upgrade my Necromancy Prayer. I am unlocking the tier 99 curse Ruination for Necromancy. It costs 820 mil right now. I'm primarily going to be using Necromancy throughout the entire event, so I want as much damage as possible because I'm going to be doing a lot of bossing. Alright, let's hand in this 820 mil book and unlock this curse. And there it is, the tier 99 curse Ruination is now unlocked, and we are now prepared for the bingo event tomorrow. The bingo has officially begun. I'm gonna start with my Reaper assignment, which is QBD. We need to complete 20 Reaper assignments as a team, so we'll make progress towards that tile, and then we'll also need a full Royal Crossbow and a Dragon Kite Shield from QBD, so hopefully we get lucky there. Let's get started. So our 1 hour of QBD is done. We got 1 Reaper task completed and 3 of the 4 Royal Crossbow pieces. While I was at QBD, Soya was at Raksha and was able to get a Raksha boots drop. So we're now 1 of 3 for those, and I am going to be taking on Karapak next. Alright, I think we're going to do 1 more Karapak kill, and then move on to another boss. Karapak's just really intense, really click intensive, and I can't do it for multiple hours at a time, so 1 hour is going to be good. We have 5 minutes left on the aura. We'll get 1 more kill. And that is the last Karapak kill of the hour. Another 700k, so not too bad there. But we're going to move on to another boss. Look to do one that is just a bit more casual. And I kind of wanted to start ticking things off and not go for the really rare drops at the start. We'll save those for the end. Oh my god, 50 ancient scales. They weren't even doubled either, so that was a huge drop. We are now 50 out of 750 for the Ancient Scales, and an awesome head start on Elite Dungeon 1. Following Elite Dungeon 1, I went to Mazcab and completed my 2 raids. We do need 3 items as a team, so it is nice to do just every reset, do your raids, and we'll get the 3 items eventually. So I quickly did a Beastmaster raid and a Yakamaru raid, and here is my loot. Okay, time to loot the 2 raids. Let's see what we get from Beastmaster 1.1. Let's re-roll that. That's kind of low, but you know what? We'll take that and collect the Yakamaru. 2 mil, Burial Charm. Yeah, so didn't get any drops there, but the plan is to keep on doing raids whenever possible. Following the raid, we head back to Elite Dungeon 1 to hopefully get some more Ancient Scales. And that is another 19 Ancient Scales to add to the total. As day 1 came to a close, I did get a few more drops, including a Darok's Axe at Barrows for the first of the 15 items we need to get there. I also spent a bit of time at Legions and was able to get one of our 4 Ascension Signets so far. Soil plans on spending a bit more time there, so we might even complete it tonight. Our team also got a bunch of other drops throughout the night, so we started off on a pretty good position. We were down by a few points to the top team, but we were doing fairly well. At the end of the first day, this is what our bingo board looked like. As you can see, we only have one completely finished, being the Ascension Crossbow, but we have made some pretty good progress on various other tiles, and we are in a okay spot at the end of day 1. Day 2 started off to an odd start. I wasn't able to actually play on my computer. I was busy, but I was able to AFK on my phone, so I did a bit of Cryara. We needed to get 10 Cryara drops, actually 10 from each of the God Wars dungeon bosses. So these are all going to be great options to AFK on when I can't fully focus on the game or when I can't get on my PC. And so after a few hours of AFKing on mobile, I was able to get the following drops. Day 2 was getting off to an awesome start. I got some Cryara drops, and Soil also completed Raksha entirely, getting all 3 boot drops, a Gricko, and a Spike all himself. So that was kind of huge, and we were doing really great to start day 2. As the evening came of day 2, I was able to get back on my computer and actually do some pretty difficult bosses, including the second raid of the bingo for me. And that is another Yakamaru kill. So let's go claim our loot. Okay, it is time to claim some more raid loot. So let's just get the reroll token, just in case I need it. And let's collect the loot. Beastmaster first. Nothing good. We'll re-roll that one. And that is an Acto Boots drop. That is awesome. That's a raid drop. That is for the bingo. That is huge. Let's just make sure I have the notes page up and screenshot that. And now for the Yakamaru kill. 1.6 mil, no unique, but that's fine. We'll take that. We've got one more raid loot added to the bingo board. Following the raid, Soyo and I took on Nex, Angel of Death. We need 2 Praisal Codexes as a team, as well as either 1 Nex weapon or intricate chest, so we are probably going to have to do quite a bit of Nex throughout the event, and it's nice to get started on it now, just do an hour here and there. Unfortunately, on hour 1, we didn't get a drop, but trust me, we will be back and we will get some drops as a team. Following Nex, KJ and Soyo and I took on Zami at 500% in Rage, which I was still learning at the time. And fortunately, we did get a drop during the hour, and this is what I got. Oh, I'm green. Let's see what it is. Havoc Hood. Not the best drop we could have gotten, but I'll take it. As day 2 came to a close, we started falling behind a bit. We were in 15th out of the 16 teams, although we felt still in the race. We were only a few tiles behind some of the middle teams, and we were pretty close to completing a few of them. Looking at our bingo board, we were doing fairly well. We were only 1 off of the Royal Crossbow, 1 off the Ziliana set. We have half of the Cryara drops, so we were making some progress and felt we could still compete for one of the top 3 spots. Oh my god, I got it! I got it. Oh. It's actually, it's a left half. It's not like the full kite shield. I got the left half. Okay, well, Hey, there is the Royal Bolt Stabilizer. That is the last one I needed for the Royal Crossbow. So we will take that for sure. And that is another tile completed. Hey, we got a Dragon Rider Lance. That is huge. That's actually my first Dragon Rider Lance in like 800 kills at Vindicta, so that is awesome. As a team, we wanted to tackle the Dagonoth Kings next. We needed to get 10 Dagonoth Kings rings, which could be a bit tedious for one person, so we decided that 4 of us were going to take on the Dagonoth Kings all at once in 1 hour, and that was Soyo, Kemi TP, myself, and Heyu. I was quite pleased that we ended up doing this because I got quite lucky at the Dagonoth Kings. Hey, there we go, Archer's Ring obtained. 12 mil drop too, that's awesome. Hey, there we go, another Archer's Ring. My luck is continuing here for sure. After getting 5 of the 10 rings myself, Soyo finished it off with the 10th ring, completing the Dagonoth King's tile. I gained about 50 mil in Dagonoth King loot, which was pretty awesome for just 1 hour there. That was all the progress I made for day 3, but Soyo put in a lot of work and actually completed the Krayara tile, getting 5 Armadil gear, and he also got some Telos progress, getting us our 2nd Dormant and our 4th Orb of the Bingo. We also had Chris complete the Commander Zilliana amulet set for another bingo tile. KJ also finished off the Vestments of Havoc tile, getting a Vestments hood. We are currently tied for 12th with 8 tiles completed. Over the next 3 days, I had a bit less time to actively play. I was able to AFK a few different bosses, but the main goal was going to be complete some different tiles, like at God Wars Dungeon 1, where I can AFK, and when I have time to actively play, I would focus on Karapak. I've recently learned hard mode Karapak, and it's quite easy with Necromancy, so I wanted to try my luck there. Hey, there we go, we got a drop. Graded Concentrated Blast. Perfect for the bingo, that is 1 of 3. It's not a drop, but that is the 100th hard mode Karapak kill, so that is a pretty good achievement, I would say, and 2.8 mil, not too bad. I'm going to take a bit of a break from Karapak. I've done a few hours now with only 1 drop, but we are definitely going to head back later on. Hey, there we go, we got the Hood of Subjugation. That is the last krill piece that we need. Shout out to Chris for getting the other 9. I also went to do a quick hour of Raziel since our team was getting a bit of luck. Chris got a weapon and 2 armor pieces, and Heyu got an armor piece as well. We only need 1 more armor piece and 1 more weapon to complete both of the Raziel tiles. Oh, we got a drop! That is the robe top of the first Necromancer, a log item as well, and that is going to complete the armor slot for Raziel. I'm just about to do another hour of Karapak, but first I wanted to show you guys that Soyo got a Divine Sigil at Corporal Beast, so cue the achievement music. That is another tile completed. And that is another hour of Karapak completed, still another dry hour, but I'm thinking we'll get something soon. Oh, we got a drop. The Scripture of Chaz. It's huge. After finishing out the hour at Karapak, I went to Sarayu and Elite Dungeon 1 to stack up some more Ancient Scales. This was all done on stream as well, so if you guys are interested in catching a live stream, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I do most of my streaming on YouTube, but I am looking into streaming on both platforms, so you can also follow me on Twitch at SilencedRS. Let's see what we get. Give me lots of scales. 35 scales, yes! Huge drop. Luck of the dwarves. And following that 35 ancient scale drop, this is what I got next. Oh my god, I got 100. 100 scales. Just got 100 scales. That is ridiculous. That's the most scales I've ever gotten. I've gotten 35 the last kill and just got 100. And it wasn't even doubled. That's like a 1% chance. That would have been doubled. I would have gotten the 200 scales. That would have been crazy. My Elite Dungeon 1 luck has been insane so far, and we are now up to 278 of the 750 Ancient Scales, and I am planning on doing a lot more Elite Dungeons going forward, and I'm hoping I can finish out that 750 scales myself while the rest of the team works on some other tiles. At the end of day 7, our bingo card looked like this. We made quite a bit of pretty good progress, completing 23 tiles, and we have a number of tiles that are almost completed. Unfortunately, a lot of the other teams are doing extremely well. Taking a look at the leaderboard, we are still down at 15th with the 23 tiles completed, and actually quite a ways off from the top 3 spots. Some teams just are getting extremely good RNG, it seems. Don't get me wrong, we are making some progress with 23 tiles completed, but it is just quite a ways off from some of those top teams. Now that the weekend is coming up, I plan on completing a few more tiles, and we're going to get started with Elite Dungeon 1. Oh my god, I just got 110 scales. Wow, that is insane. I've got 100 scales, 35, and a 50 drop, and I just doubled a 55. Oh my god. I just got another huge scale drop. 188. I got 94 that was doubled to 188. This is ridiculous. I am getting like the best scale drops ever. I can't even believe that. That is so crazy. That's the most I've gotten yet. New PB on that one. Still only got 5 scales, but I'm happy with the PB. 2 minutes 13 seconds. And we're going to head for another one. We have 95 scales left to obtain. Okay, let's see what we get from this kill. Got the electrical orbs on. See lots of scales. We got another 10, so kind of getting the min drop or around 10 scales per kill, last 3 or 4. Let's see what we get for this serial kill. Okay, 16. 16's not bad, I guess. I'll take that. Got 8 that was doubled. Oh, and there we go. 36 ancient scales. That is all we need to complete the tile. That is huge. Actually, a PB too. I did that in 1 cycle, so that is awesome. 18 scales that was doubled. And we now have enough to complete the tile. I have done a ton of ED1 over the past few days. 820 mil in that chest with 685 ancient scales. Absolutely awesome. Made a ton of money off this boss. And we are now done with ED1 for the bingo. Following the completion of ED1, I did a bit of Solak, getting a few Grim pages. Fortunately, didn't get any uniques there. As a team, we need to get 250 Grim pages, so the idea was to start working on that, although I didn't make too much progress with Solak. Day 10 was when the Daemonheim dig site released, and along with that came the 2 skilling offhands, Ballarak Sashbrush, and the Hypnowand. Now, I wanted to try and get one of these items on release just because they always go for a ton of money, and one of the tiles that I could do that could indirectly get me one of these pieces is Big Game Hunter. For the bingo, we need to get 2 Dragon Matics. So why not try and get these Dragon Matics while also having a chance at the new Skekka's Hypnowand and potentially make a ton of money. Oh, what did I get? Oh my god, I got it. I got a Hypno Wand piece. That's huge. Okay, we're going to sell that. We're going to sell that right now. Oh, it's sold. Sold for $392. 92. Okay, well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for a bit of big game hunter. 400 mil is what it sold for. 400, I can't complain. You know, let's, I guess we could go do more big game hunter now. I get another one. As day 9 came to a close, our bingo card did gain a few additional tiles. We're now up to 26 tiles of the 64 needed to complete the bingo card. However, we were still way behind. We're still in 15th place, way behind some of the top teams with 53, 51, and 45 total tiles completed. So at this point, there isn't really much chance to get back into the race. We're just not gonna have enough time to get back in it and win the bingo, so it's just having fun from here on out. Throughout the rest of the bingo, I AFK'd various different bosses. I was able to get a few drops at Osseous, obtaining the Heart of the Berserker first, although we needed all 4 ring upgrades and the new Occultist ring to complete the tile. I also got a jail cell key, which was not a part of the bingo. However, it did sell for quite a bit of money since it was a brand new drop and is required for comp. It sold for right around 150 mil, so that was really nice to add to the cash stack. On top of that, I did get an Occultist ring later on, which was good for the bingo, but we were still not even halfway through completing this tile, never mind coming back from the deficit. My last drop coming on day 14 being a Book of Wen from the Arc Glacior, and that was essentially it for the bingo. We all slowly stopped making more progress on the bingo, and it was only a matter of days before the top 3 spots were taken. As the event came to an end, I went around and sold all my loot, alked my alkables, to see how much I profited off the last 2 weeks. I already sold most of my unique drops throughout the event for a total of 912 mil, and on top of all of the ancient scales, the common, the uncommon drops, all the alkables, I made well over 2 billion coins. Although we failed at winning the bingo event, I couldn't help but reflect back on the past 2 weeks. It was my first time participating in this kind of event, and honestly, despite losing, it was one of the most enjoyable times I've ever had playing RuneScape. The feeling of being a part of a team and cheering each other on as we chased different boss drops was something I hadn't felt from RuneScape in a long time. Looking back on those nights where we were all playing together had a nostalgic feeling to it, bringing me back to my younger days of logging onto RuneScape just to hang out with friends and have fun. Thank you to my teammates for the memorable experience, and to Franck and the other admins who made this event possible. It was truly 2 weeks I won't forget, and I hope to do many more in the future.